Hello everyone, welcome to this new live session. We're going to be starting off in just a couple of minutes. What is Customily? Most of you installed the app quite recently and are either getting started with your store from scratch or beginning the process of selling personalizable products on an existing store. For both cases, we have the perfect tools to get started. So, Customily is an app that provides your store with live previews of products, along with options that your customers can interact with, changing those live previews with every interaction. This is a common product in my store created using Customily, and any change of my variant, my color variants, will reflect directly on a live preview. Okay, and options are not just color variants or sizes. You can see there are drop downs and there are text inputs. So from text input, clipboard selections, or even image uploads, your preview will change live and give you a realistic example of how your customization will look on the product. For example, I can type something and get it previewed there. You don't see that. There's always a preview button that will show up enlargement. Also, there's zoom tools to apply this. But you can start playing around with your drop downs and start getting, for example, thumbnails and clipart selection. So you can click and see how your live preview will start changing automatically. You'll be able to change anything that is possible to change in your live previews. Don't worry, we're going to get into how this works, but it's important to understand that a common product page like this in your store can change to this dynamic interface with a live preview and a set of options that will change that live preview. Now, after you customize this and you add to cart and you're ready to purchase this and you check out, you will get, of course, a confirmation email as a customer, but the merchant, you as a store owner, you will get all the details in your order information that will tell you what exactly your customer chose, what variant they chose, what gender they chose, what color, what skin color they selected, what hairstyle they did, and all that information will be listed, as well as a picture of this preview and the most important part, a ready to print file. And that's the outstanding feature of Customily. You not only get a live preview so your customers can customize on their own whatever they want and purchase that with the trust and satisfaction of being part of the design process. It will save you a lot of time of the coming back and forth of proof and error to see what the customer wanted and how they wanted the images arranged and the hairstyles and stuff. And at the end of that, after confirmation, you don't have to process that file, send it over for fulfillment and everything. That will be done automatically by Customily. The print file in high quality will be created and placed on your order, in your Shopify order, and you'll be able to download that to fulfill anywhere you want, or you're going to be able to see later that certain print-on-demand providers have integrated with us to offer an automatic fulfillment. So you see, Customily is a powerful tool to automate a lot of processes in the customization of products, any kind of products. We're going to see that later, that we can actually intervene on any kind of product. Now, this way of Customily working on your store is done with two files. The preview, for example, is done by loading a template on the page. And the options here are loaded with a file called an option set. These two elements are created in Customily. So you will see that if you follow the steps of creating a template from scratch, you'll be able to actually create the options automatically using Customily and connect them to any product, even the products existing on your store already. As simple as that. Now, Customily 2.0 is our latest update for Shopify stores, which allows you to create and publish personalized products easier, faster, and better than before. Those starting your stores from scratch will have more interest in this section because now you can choose a product directly from a print-on-demand supplier, as I mentioned before, add a design to it, and get it published in your Shopify store, all from Customily app. Also, with the print-on-demand services that have an API connection, all the fulfillment processes will be automated. And this means that once you receive a purchase, like I said, all the order details and the ready-to-print file will be sent to the corresponding POD provider automatically for fulfillment and shipping on their site. So it's important to check out that and see which providers you're going to be using, because if they have an API key and they have integrated with Customily, you'll be able to put that right away in Customily. Now, another interesting feature for Shopify users is the free access to Customily's design libraries. This means you can find designs ready to use and sell, or you can use that exclusive Clipper collection to create your own designs. And we're going to get into that. So we can say there are 4 different paths that you can explore with Customily 2.0. You can work with a print-on-demand provider who has its own product catalog and add a design from Customily's collection to it. This is the fastest path, the one that allows you to have published products ready to sell in minutes. You can work with a print-on-demand provider, but choose to add your own designs to their products. In this case, you will have to populate your design library before being able to publish products in your store. Now, on the other hand, if you have your own products and are not interested in working with a print-on-demand provider, the way to go is to start by populating your product-based library first. After you have your own product mockups, you can choose to add a design from Customily's library to them and create and publish products really fast. Or you can, of course, add your own designs to your own products. This is the path that involves more time, but once you have all your product mockups and all your designs set up, it's just a mix and match game, and you'll be able to create and launch new products really easy. Okay, so in previous live sessions, we have explored each and every one of these possible paths in Customily 2.0. Basically, this new update will allow you to create new products really fast. Those products will be connected to a POD and have any design you want built in from Customily, or input on your own artwork that you have created in Photoshop, Canva, or any other software, and you create all the customizable items of your design. Or if you are your own provider, your own workshop, your own POD, basically, you have information about your mockups. You have your clean images of mockups. You have the specifics of the print file and the size of the print area and everything. So you can create your mockups and put any design on them, and thus creating a new product in your store. Very handy when you are working with exterior PODs, for example, as well as your own workshop, of course. So now that we have the different alternatives clear, we're going to create some products together, okay? So let's start from the beginning. Imagine I'm a Shopify store owner. I want to start selling personalized products and just install Customily to try it out. Here we are in the main menu of Customily. Relax that when you install the app for the first time, you will get one of our characters will say hello to you and guide you through different options. There's a really cool onboarding that I encourage you to take the first time you launch Customily, and then you will get a checklist that you can keep revisiting to double check some some path to take. So in the main page of Customily, you will see at the left bar that you have 6 sections. The first 3 sections are shortcuts to the 2.0 tools, and the other 3 sections are the main core of Customily. You can explore, manage, and create your templates. Remember, templates are the ones that load here for the live preview. You can upload and organize your assets in libraries, colors, fonts, vectors, and images. And you can see all your connected products in the store section, as well as change many settings that will help you customize the front-end experience of your customers. So you see, everything is available here from the quick tools of the 2.0 and the management and reviewing tools of the templates, libraries, and store. Everything is perfectly working and aligned, so you can use any of them. I always recommend that you start off with Customily asking yourself a couple of questions. The first question, of course, is, do I have products already on my store? Or am I going to be creating new products for those customizable products that I'm going to sell? It's a very important question, even though if you may have or not products, because you may want to keep your existing products to be plain products and create new ones just for the customizable option of them. Maybe because you want to charge extra for them, or you want to keep separate tracks and information of those products. But in any case, that's the first question. Am I going to be creating new products, or am I going to be using my existing products? Another question will be, am I going to be working with print-on-demand providers, or am I my own print-on-demand supplier? As you can see here, when you create new product, it drops a list of our currently integrated print-on-demand services. And those that say automatic fulfillment means that they have API connection, and so you can connect your API from the account of your account in these PODs and integrate with Customily for an automatic fulfillment. We're going to get into that. Today, we're going to create a couple of products. The first product we're going to create is this one, this t-shirt that we're going to pick from our print-on-demand supplier, and we're going to put a Customily design on it. The other product is a surprise we're going to have later. Now, in order to create this product, like I said, I'm going to pick one of my print-on-demand providers because I'm going to be fulfilling with them. So in this case, I'm going to pick Gearment. So I can see now the catalog of Gearment of the products that we have integrated so far with Customily. We keep integrating new products for every EPOD every week. So if you happen to sell something and you don't see that here yet, just request that on our support email, and we're going to work on that right away. We just need to be able to connect the APIs and check out the mockups and everything. Okay, so it's important to see what do you want. And in this case, we're going to be using and be fulfilling with this heavy cotton women's V-neck t-shirt. And the reason why we picked this t-shirt in particular, because it's going to be printing on the back side of the t-shirt. As you know, we are going to be this week. We have been working on Pride Week as well Pride Month, and we are trying to focus our suggestions on accessories and garment that it can not only be worn but also to express yourself. So we wanted to have something that could be seen on the back of you. So we have picked this, and we're going to pick some colors. See, when you select your product from your POD catalog, you get to see the available variants. I'm going to pick all the sizes, but on the colors, I may pick all of them or just some of them. I don't know, maybe some intense colors, who knows? Like this. So we're going to keep it like this. All these variants are color variants, so they will change the color of the t-shirt, and these are the sizes, so you can pick any of them. Once I select at least one variant one option of each of the variants, I'm going to click next here, and now I get to select if I want to use my designs, okay, that I can come here to my designs and I can create my designs. I can actually put my own backgrounds, my own ideas for custom text elements or images to change and everything. So I can create my design, or I can pick from our collection. And I'm going to go for Customily designs. Here you will see that we have a lot, and I mean a lot of designs. Almost 200 designs categorized here, so you can explore them, search them by concept, idea, everything. And check out here, we have a lot of seasonal designs, thematic designs for events like graduations, Halloween. And well, we have created this category here. And we wanted also to use in any of these amazing designs we have from our illustration team. We're going to pick this one, the Proud Parents design. So you see, there's a brief description here that says that you can choose the parent and the kid gender, and also customize them and customize up to 10 different flags. So I'm going to click on this design, and now Customily will start to work. What's going to happen here for the next couple of minutes, Customily is now creating a brand new product in my store. It's connecting that product to Gearment through the API key. It's bringing the information of that particular t-shirt into our user and into our product. And so it's putting this design that we picked into the print area of the t-shirt. And also it's putting this design over the mockups with the different colors that we selected. It's automating all that process into a one and unique template that is being created for this product in particular. Now the design has the options already created, so the option set will be also created and place it on the product page at the same time. So this is a fully automated process that will save you a lot of time and leave you with a ready to use and sell product. We're going to give it just a few seconds because it's going to jump up to 80 and then all done. And before you jump into your store right away, you get to see and preview and review a couple of things about this product. For example, this spinning is the template loading. So you get to see the preview right here with the mockup and your design placed on that. And you get to see all the options here, and you can play with those options. First, I'm going to check out a couple of things that I like and I don't like. So for example, having cotton women's, this is the name of the product coming from your POD, and we don't like this, so we can change this. If we go to edit product details here, this is a quick shortcut that will change some things like on the Shopify end. So instead of, we're going to call this live session right t-shirt. Yeah, back. And we can edit the description, and we can actually edit the price of each variant because there's a lot of variants. I'm not going to be editing those prices here. I might as well go to Shopify later and bulk edit all the prices, as well as the SKUs if I want to. But this is a nice shortcut to at least change the name of the product and be easy to identify that in your store. I'm going to save these settings and go back to the final revision. Okay, and the design that was created from Customily has a series of choices. For example, you can choose the gender of the first parent, then set the name, then choose the gender of the other parent, and the same with the kid. Now, one thing that I'm finding that I don't want, to be honest, is I don't want the names to be right here. I want the names to be optional and to be far to the end of the choices. So I get to change that from the design because I like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here on edit options and get into the options of this particular design. You see, I get to find a lot of things, the parent drop down, the title, but I get to see this, the parent name number 1. Okay, and I can move this anywhere. I can just click and drag and put it all the way down. But since I have many pages two pages actually, I can see, well, the last option is number 68. Okay, well, let's push all the text inputs all the way to 68. So I'm going to click on this arrow to move it all the way to 69. This is the new position. Yeah. And then I get to find the text that, yeah, this one, the parent to name. Yeah, that's also going to 68. Yeah. And the kid name, well, the kid name apparently is on the other page. So let's come here and find the kid name. Yeah, I'm going to click here and drag it all the way down. Okay, and put it here. So parent one, parent two, and kid. And let's open this, and on the label, let's put something like optional. Yeah. So customers will know they don't really need to input any name at all if they want. So now that I changed this order and this label here, I'm going to save the option set, okay, and get back to my final revision. You see, you can play with this right even before you save it. So now you see you have, first you have the genders, and then you have the parent one name, parent two, and the kid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change, and you see I have a lot of colors coming from my variants that I can play with. Yeah, I'm going to go for, yeah, this one, and choose the first gender, okay, and I get to see a lot of options now. I get to see the skin color, I get to see the hairstyles, I get to change the hairstyles, change the color of the t-shirt, the color of the pants, the color of the shoes, add a flag or not as no flag, but I can actually add a flag. Then go to the second parent gender and change the skin color, change the hair to something long, like this, change again this and this. I can put up any kind of choice that I want. And one thing that I can do later is I can, if I like this example for, right, what I can do is I can save it as a new image. Okay, this preview, I can save it as my new mockup. So all I have to do is click here, and it will change the listing photo of my new product. So we changed it here, we changed the product title. Here we changed the order of the options and maybe a couple of labels like the optional. And here we customized something to test it and added a new image to my listing photo. So I'm all set to publish. Important. The app is telling me that I have not put my API key for Gearment at the moment. That's me. So I will need to go to my Gearment account, find my API key, and input there. I can follow this later, this link here, and put it on the integrations tab so I can get the automatic fulfillment. Yeah, it is a quick reminder so you get the most of Customily by having an automatic fulfillment. I'm going to click OK so I can publish this. And now, there you go. I have a new product live on my store. I have this image here, and I have all these color variants, and I get to play with this and preview everything that I want. Set the names and have a nice preview of the product. Purchase and get the ready-to-print PDF or PNG file. As simple as that. So perfect. Now that we have this product, let's check really quickly what happened on the back end of Customily. So we're back on on the beginning, but a couple of things happened in Customily. If we go to the store, we'll see that here in store we can manage which products are linked to above all our products, and you can also review the option set and go to deep settings about the way it previews and the way and the styles and such. So first things I want to check is what happened to my products, and I get to see all my Shopify products. Those connected to Customily will have a check mark here, and those that are not connected will be, well, just empty like this. But I want to check if now I have, remember I have a live session pride, so I don't see that. That's weird. Probably because it's a brand new product and I need to sync. I have a sync button here, and I will retrieve new information from Shopify and find this new product. If I open this product in Customily, I will be able to check out how it's built. Basically, it has a template connected to it that will load on the it will load on the front end and offer you the live preview. And also it has the options. Remember, the options is something we already opened and we were able to rearrange some things. Okay. In fact, I can play around with the template. I can actually click here on this axis and see this is the template that was created by Customily and is loaded on my particular product. Let me edit this for a second to show you what's inside of a template. So you see, this is the Customily design. I don't see anything. That's weird. But let me show you why. You see right now, Gearment sent us the print size of the t-shirt, and Customily places the design inside of it. And you have all the elements here. We're going to check out what is all this now later, how everything works in Customily. But just so you know, you have a parent to man or a parent to man. There's a lot of groups here and a lot of group of layouts, and I can realize that I actually have someone in here, a graphic. I have a design inside the template that has all the options all together. And not only I have the print file that it's going out as a PNG 300 dpi. If I click next, I can see that design presented on the mockup. Right, so this is all done by Customily. If you don't like the mockup, you can actually come here and go to product color, this option, and change your mockup. So you're free to make changes to any part of the template and the options at any time. You will see that reflected right here on the front end at an instant. Okay, but I think you should check previous live sessions in which we have explored this even deeper and see how we can change those things. All I wanted to show you is all the work Customily did for you and save you, and that's very important. Okay, and now I'm going to jump off to the beginning and get started on a new product. So now I want to go to my store, and I have my store here. These are my products. Okay. If I check here on the live session kind of block of products, I will find that I have, okay, live session female, probably on the next page. I will find a new product called the live session Pride t-shirt. You see, now this is my product. I can open this product and this is the product created by Customily. I have the vendor to be Gearment, and I have all my variants, and I can bulk edit everything. Yeah, add more images, all I want. But check out something. I actually have another product, and I'm looking for that here. And this is the product that I have. This, I'm going to preview this on my store. This is a product that I have been selling so far and trying to customize on my own. I ask my customers which flag they want, which quote from a different series of quotes you want, if you want them in black or in white. So it's been really a pain to go back and forth. And now I wanted to turn this product into a Customily using product. And I can do that, in fact. What do I need to make this product work? I need this photo of the hand with the pin and everything, but without any customization, just a blank pin. Then what else do I need? I need the pictures of the round um, flags that I want to offer, each one of the flags. And I also need the pictures of the quotes in different fonts and different colors. Once I have all that, I'm ready to put those things together in Customily. Okay, if you check the video later when we upload this live session to Shopify, you will, sorry, to YouTube. There was a mix there. When we upload that to YouTube, you will see that on the description of the video, there's a link to a drive. And in that drive folder, you will find all these assets so you can replicate this tutorial on your own later. So I'm going to Customily, okay? And I'm going to find my product here. I'm going to find the pin. You see the pin is not connected. So I get to open this and there's no template, there's no options. So what do I need to do to make this product Customily usable? I need to create a template from scratch. So I'm going to templates and I'm going to create a new template. I'm going to call this the Pride pin. And well, a pin pretty much like probably 5 by 5 centimeters. So I'm going to go for that, okay, and create the page. That's very important because I need to set up the print area. So I'm going to be printing on a 5 by 5 centimeter square, okay, but I'm going to be printing a circular flag. So this is our design studio, and here we can start setting up a lot of things about Customily. For example, we can create text boxes so customers can input their own text using straight text box or curved text. We can create images and vector placeholders. Placeholders are objects that will allow our customers to upload their own files. We can create custom maps and custom star maps so customers will be able to pick a location, see that location on the map, change the map style, add some elements like the date for the star and everything. We have explored each and every one of these options and tools in previous live sessions that I encourage you to check again. But what I'm going to offer now is a series of images that customers have to select. So if I want to offer many images as a choice, like the hairstyles and the t-shirts and stuff, what I need to do is create a dynamic image. Dynamic image and dynamic vectors are objects that will hold one or more images. One image, it's, well, my background, for example, or something that I want to put as a background or as a fixed design. If I have many images, Customily will understand that you want to make a choice. You want your customers to make a choice. So now we're going to add our flags. There's a couple of ways of adding images into a dynamic image. You can upload them one by one. We're going to do that with the flags. So I'm going to upload images here, and you see I have all my assets here. Remember I mentioned I needed a pin base with the pin empty. I needed the flags in the circular shape, and I needed the quotes in black and in white. As you can see, I have some previous examples. Those are the listing photos that I have right now on my product. But I want to optimize this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select my flags and bulk upload them in alphabetical order like that. Okay, now I have 7 options in my dynamic image, and I can preview them. I can preview number 6, number 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, and 1. Right? Oh, yeah, so 1, 2, 3, that was kind of mistaken. So then what I need to do is to make sure this covers the entire print area. So I can just drag this or this, and I can be more precise and open the transform tab. Keep the coordinates to be centered. Let's just type in 50 by 50, yeah? So now I get to choose any of these, and I want to add now the quotes. Now for the quotes, I'm going to use something else. I'm going to use libraries. So I'm keeping this tab open and jumping into another tab, looking for libraries. And in here, you'll be able to organize things into color libraries, font libraries, vectors, and images. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an image library. And here, well, I have a lot of libraries because each time you create a product using a customity design, you get to see and use all the cliparts available. So, for example, I get to see here that I have woman standing, man standing, and sweaters, shoes, pants, shoes. And if I go to the other page, I get to find the Proud Parents title and the Proud. I'm trying to find, this is the body, and trying to find the flags. Man standing, body, pants, shirt, body. There are flags somewhere here that are part of this. So pants, body. If I don't find them, I can always click here and go for flag and see what happens. Okay, and these are what pride flags. So if I edit this, I will see I have all the graphics here in order. Yeah, and I can just check how they look. So I'm going to create a new library. This one is going to be the quotes. Okay, so pin quotes. Create. Once that I create a library, remember I have the quotes in black and white. So how about I edit this, and instead of putting them all together and being able to choose everything, I'm going to select from. I'm going to create two categories. One is going to be black, and the other is going to be white. So I'm going to click and add a category. It's going to be black. Okay, I need to add a thumbnail, and the thumbnail is going to be, doesn't matter what's going to be because I'm going to change that, but I'm going to put the black option. Okay, and create that category. I'm going to create the category called the white and do the same. Put this, that one. Create that category. So now I have the black and the white categories, and if I edit each category, I can add images into that. So let me find this. Okay. For the black quotes, 6 quotes. Okay. And then I'm going back and going to open the white ones and add image. Find the white ones and upload them. Right. So now I have a library with 2 categories. When you have categories, Customily will split the information so it doesn't crowd your preview and your page, and it's going to give you first the choice to select the category, and then it's going to give you the choice to select the image. So now that I have my library, I'm going to go back to my template and create a new dynamic image, connect here, pick library, and find my library all the way at the last page, pin quotes. Okay, I get to see everything here, don't worry. I get to see the first one, the second, and so on. So if I go all the way to number 7, I see this, and then I start to see the white ones. It doesn't matter, it's okay. It's the idea that you see everything here because you want to preview everything on your template creation. I can drag this to make sure it's as big as it looks. Okay, and see if we can center something. But this is pretty nice. I can actually grab my flag. Okay, and see. Okay, well, apparently this could actually be a bit less centered, so it's going to fit all the signs like that. I can preview other flags just to make sure it's looking nice. Yeah, it's looking nice. Okay, perfect. So now that I have this one, is going to be the select flag. This one's going to be the select quote. Very important that you change these layer names because this is going to reflect later on the on the layers here, on the labels. So it saves you time, a lot of time. Now that we have our printing done, 5x5 in a circular shape, we make sure we export this in the format we want, which is going to be PDF in this case, and click Next. When you click Next, you jump right to the preview edition. Remember that in templates, you have two steps, the print and the preview. I'm going to start off with a white background, okay? And in here, I get to see this, pretty big, okay? But I don't want this. This is a nice preview, but not a beautiful preview. I want to add something else. I want to add a mockup, and I want to add like a special effect and stuff. So I'm going to, in this step, you can only create dynamic images to add value to your preview. So I'm going to create a new dynamic image. It's going to be the pin base, okay? And I'm going to upload my pin base, yeah? This is a very large image. It's going to be rescaled and optimized. So now that I have my image here, I'm going to click on transform to make sure it's as big as the preview. And well, it's covering everything. So I need to drag the layer all the way down, okay? Then I need to grab my flag and my quote, and I can select both of them and shrink so it fits my preview. Whatever you shrink or move around will not affect your print, because your print and your preview act differently. I mean, they act the same as they present the same information, but they can behave in different positions. Imagine you have a photo. Imagine this is actually tilted, for example. Yeah, you can have that. It's okay. I'm not going to do that. So this is a very nice preview. Remember, if you click here, you can change the quote. If you click here, you can preview other options. But I'm a perfectionist, and this finger is killing me. So if you want to make this like extra nice, create another dynamic image and upload a cutout finger, what I did earlier today. Okay, this is very capricious, but I can put the finger here, okay? In fact, if I want to match something below, what I can do is I can come to appearance, reduce this to something like that, and try to match it perfectly. Seems pretty much there, yeah. Sorry, I play a lot with this because this is really engaging when you see a nice preview working beautifully. It's just details, but if you're into those details, you get to see this, and whatever you change later, yeah, it's going to have that effect, and it's priceless for your customers. It's just intuitive, but if it's not there, they will see that finger cut out. Okay, so now I have my preview ready and my print ready. So I click next, and I get to see this before I save. I get to see the print file and the preview. I get to see that whenever I change my flag, they change on both sides. Whenever I change my quote, it will change on both equally. I'm about to save, but I want to know if we have any specific questions about template creation. Okay, save it. Once you save it, you get two choices. You can go back to your template list with this, create more templates, or connect this with a Shopify product. We're going to connect that. We are being taken to the store section, no mystery there, and here we see all our products, and we can pick any of these products to connect our new template. I'm going to find the pin, open this, and choose the template I just created, this one. Once I select a template, I'm also being asked another question. Do you want to create the options automatically? No, not now, or yes, please create the options. When you click on create the options and save, Customily is taking all the information from the template and putting together the swatch options, the categories, the text inputs, the font selection, the color selection, everything that is possible to be chosen and customized will be created on the options set. And I'm going to save this right now, and nothing else to be done but to click on the eye icon and preview this product. I can click here and I can actually oh, I thought I had that open. That's okay. Let's click on the eye icon and jump in. Oh, I had that open here. And now it's the same product, but now it's loading Customily. It's loading the flag option, it's loading the select quote, and it's loading the black. If I click here, it's loading the white. And if I click here, it's changing the image. Now it is kind of beautiful, right? But this is not looking nice. I know that. Couple of things that you can do about this. You can change your mockups, sorry, your thumbnails, right? So for example, these ones would actually be nicer if they were like square flags. And this one would be nicer if they were just a black and a white background, color. And these ones would actually be nice if they had like a black background, or maybe they had like a, I don't know, maybe a outline in black. But I'm going to do something cool about this. I'm going to tamper on this a bit more. How do I do that? I'm going to come here and click on the Pride Pin option set and open that. It's a very simple option set. It has 4 options. It has the select the flag, the select the quote, and the 2 categories. Let's pimp this a bit more. So I'm going to open the flag swatch and see that I have all these flag options. Okay. In fact, these don't have the the messages and the values that I want. So when you go over this, they see image 2, 3, 5. I don't like this. So I'm going to change this. And for that, I'm going to be really fast and remove this image and find another image. Okay, so for that, I'm going to the previous live session that I have this ready. Okay, now this one is going to be the asexual flag. This one is going to be the bisexual flag. These are small details, but they make to the experience. Okay, remove this one and select this one. Same here, remove this, go to this. This changing of the tooltip value will eventually be automated when you create libraries, basically. So I encourage you to create libraries to make sure the name is changed once, and you don't have to do this many times. And the final flag is this one. Okay, these are my new swatches. Now for the quote selection, I'm actually going to select quote color. Okay, and I get to see black and white. So if I don't want this image, all I have to do is remove this and find the color that I want. And for the white, is the same. I remove the image and I find the color that I want. Now this one, black, this is a swatch. This is black and white, and now I'm going to select quote, yeah, black. That's a new label. And check out this. You can change, instead of a swatch, to have a drop down. So now there will be no thumbnails, but you will have the text. So you may want to change those text later to see the entire message. And the white is the same. So select quote as in white. And also not a swatch, it's a drop down. Now that I have customized this experience, I am ready to save it and go back to my pin and reload. Just like that. You don't need to reconnect anything, recreate anything. You're just changing stuff. Now this is looking better. And this is the select quote color, and this is my quotes. So I can change to equality, change this to white and go to out loud and change this like that. Now this is a different experience, and you see it's different, and the finger is looking nice. So this is how you can customize and start offering customization of any of your existing products. If you later come up with some questions, you can always email support@customily.com. You can open a live chat from the app on business hours EST, and join also our Facebook communities. This is very nice because there's a lot of people sharing tips, sharing videos, and giving you sometimes when you get stuck, and there's always someone who has been there, and they will actually reference you. We have seen people referencing to live sessions, particular live sessions, in which you can explore certain tutorials and stuff. So I really encourage you to follow these free lines of contact. I thank you once more to joining and following these live sessions. Okay, and we're going to be addressing any other questions later, but right now, all I want to say is thank you once more for your support. Thank you for joining us today, and I will see you next Tuesday in a new live session. Next week, we're going to be exploring products related to home and to cozy life. So I hope to see you all over there. Have a great end of day and a great weekend.